Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. I hope that you'll consider subscribing, and if you like this video while you're watching, please give it a thumbs up, and let's just get right into it. So I'm actually going out today. I have some errands to run, and I thought what I would do is, since I had to get ready anyway, that we would do a get ready with me. And I wanted to try some of the new products that I picked up and I showed in my previous video by part one of my Sephora haul. I actually have another, there's two more orders coming in and they should arrive today. So I'm really excited about that because then I can do the part two video of the haul. I had told you that I did a few more orders. They were smaller, so I'm just going to combine them. Anyway, I really wanted to tell you about, it's been a while since I've gotten on camera and done a get ready with me, like bare skinned, because I've had this issue with my skin for a while, where I got some melasma or something, and I have been trying so many things. And during the Ulta sale, they had this Peter Thomas Roth, this potent vitamin C power serum, and it has ferulic acid in it, and I had read that ferulic acid is really good for evening out your skin tone. And so I picked it up during that sale, and I thought, well, you know, if it doesn't work, you know, I could either just return it or whatever. It's just another product that I tried. And I have to say, I'm really happy with this product. I've been using it for whenever the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty was. I think it was a couple of months ago. So I've been using it for 2 or 3 months now, and I am definitely seeing a difference. It has lightened it up. I mean, I have a ways to go yet, but I definitely see some kind of progress. Anyway, I want to mention that to you. So I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of this Wander Beauty Glow Ahead. I picked this up in a boxy pop-up because I think it was my friend Sue who mentioned that this is really a nice product. The reason why I wanted to add this into the routine today is because it gives like a really nice glow. And by the way, I had already put my skincare on and my sunscreen. And I tried the Lawless yesterday. We're going to use this today. I got the shade Citrine. It's a pretty good match for me. I made it work. I could probably go a little bit deeper and warmer. This would not be a summer color for me, that's for sure. I want to say that Citrine was described as light to medium with warm and olive undertones, and that's my undertone, so that's why I thought this would work. And I can do a light to medium foundation in certain brands, so I thought this was the one that would work the best for me. But basically you just shake it up. It's got like a ball in there, so you just shake it up. It's very liquidy. And then you could see, just so you can see the consistency. So then I just basically laid it down on my skin. It does dry down pretty quickly, I noticed. And honestly, I just used my fingers to spread it around. I didn't really use a brush. And I do like to use brushes. I have a lot of brushes that I could use. But you know what? I'm going to try using this BK Beauty and let's see what happens with it. This is the brush, the BK Beauty brush that everybody loves, the 101. This is a really good brush. I like it. It definitely spreads your foundation around really well, and it has like some nice dense bristles on it. But I will say this foundation it lasted yesterday, so that was important to me. But it does dry down somewhat matte, and I didn't think that it would do that. And it's not my favorite finish, but as I wore it throughout the day, it really warmed up to my skin. And I mean, is it crazy to say that I liked it more as it wore throughout the day? So you could see that you could really build this up to a full coverage if you really wanted to. So I usually put a little bit more in these areas because these are the areas that I really want to cover up over here. And you see what I mean? It's not that it has, and I've heard this from other people, it almost has a little bit of a, these have tendency to have maybe a little bit of a yellow undertone to them. So, and looking into this video right here, I can tell that it looks way better in person than it does in this video. That much I can tell you. For some reason on camera, sometimes it just changes the look of certain, of what I'm trying to do here. I noticed that. So I'm just going to take some off of my lips, and then I usually clean up my brows a little bit because it's hard not to. Do a little bit more on the nose there. I'm just doing a little bit, just so I know that I got that all covered. Yeah, so, I mean, it's got good coverage. There's no doubt. You do have to build it up. And because of that, I think that this will appeal to a lot of people, because if you're a full coverage lover like I am, you can build it up. And if you don't like full coverage, you don't need to put that much on, and I think you would still see your skin underneath. Okay, so for concealer, as much as I love the Tarte concealers, I don't know if you noticed this, but like with mine, when I use it, it tends to get all around the cap. So sometimes I just take, because I don't want to waste it, so sometimes I'll just take whatever is left over on the cap. And you can see that this is a bit lighter than the foundation, which your concealer should be. And then I'm just going to take a little sponge. I love this sponge. I like these little sponges to get into these little spaces, like when you do concealer. So I'm just going to lighten up all of that. Okay. And then what I like to do when I'm getting ready is take a little bit, this is my Fenty. This is an eye primer. I ordered the milk one, the new milk one. I'm running low on my eye primers finally. I go back and forth between the Urban Decay and this one. I like them both. And I would repurchase both, but the milk one is new and I really want to try that one. So I picked it up during the sale, and that'll be forthcoming. Sometimes I'll put like a hydrating product on, and sometimes I'll put a lip plumper on when I'm getting ready. And I really like this Nabla one. I purchased this because I wanted to try it, and I really like lip plumpers. And then I got another one in my Nabla Trend Mood box. And so I was really happy to have a backup, because I've tried a lot of lip plumpers, and I'll tell you, this one works really well. If you really like to plump up your lips, it definitely works. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna warm up my skin a little bit now that we have the foundation on, and we're gonna use this LYS. This is newer to my stash, so this is Harmony Medium. I just love their packaging. Yeah, you get your fingerprints all over it, but it's really pretty packaging. And I'm gonna use a Refer 4 brush, so it's like slightly angled. And then I'm just gonna go in on the sides here. Just to warm up my skin tone a little bit. And that's what I mean about this foundation. So it's a little bit on the lighter side for me. I don't think that this, I mean, it's light to medium with warm and olive undertones. I definitely expected it to be, yeah, I expected it to be a little bit more olive, I guess, than it is. So anyway, but I do like it. I don't want to tell you that I don't like it. I definitely like it. I like the finish on it. It's given me like a nice glow. Not glow, it's not like glowy, but it gives a nice radiance, surprisingly, for the matte feeling that I have. So yeah, that's, I'll have to wear it more and you know, follow up on that. Anyway, so now we're going to just do the eyebrows, and we're going to do 2.75 on this. And I need to get, hold on a second, doing this live practically. So I just need a mirror to do this. So I really like the Benefit, what is this called? Precisely My Brow. And the reason why I like it is I can get like really in and define my eyebrows. So I've got quite a few brow products, but when I'm really just trying to like get through something and I don't want to spend a lot of time on my eyebrows, this is what I use. Like when I'm trying to get out of the house in the morning and I don't want to, you know, you could really get in there precisely. You don't, it lives up to its name. You don't have to fuss too much with it. And it's got good pigmentation. So I've been using this, this eyebrow product for a while now. So it's definitely one that I repurchase and I always have in my stash. So there we go with the eyebrows. I like that shade because it's a little bit warmer, and I tend to like warmer shades on me. I like warmer hair shades and my brows to be more warm. Okay. So that's that. So let's dive into the eyeshadow. So I got a new palette. This is my first Mcgrath palette. That's one of these mothership palettes, I think they're called. This is the Utopian. So this is her latest one that she came out with. She had a 40% off. It was 30, and then with the code, you got another 10% off on her website. And that was the only way I was going to get this. But I really like this. I think her palettes are very beautiful, but I was never inspired enough to like really spend the money on it. But when I saw Utopian, and these palettes are heavy. I mean, they're very luxe feeling. But there's the Color Story, and it is really beautiful. So I'm gonna do a quick look. I'm really not gonna do anything too crazy because I don't have a lot of time to do this today. So we're just gonna get into this really quickly here. I am cleaning off my Refer 14. And so she has an interesting So it comes in this beautiful box, which I'm going to keep. And then on the bottom, when you take the palette out, it has like this little card here. So basically telling you which one you're using. So I'm going to go in with this shade right here. It looks like that one is called Secret Eden. And since this has a mirror, I'm just going to use the mirror in this palette to apply. We already have our primer down. And, oh wow. Very pretty. Pigmentation right off the bat. Totally expected that. That's nice. Okay. Well, I had seen enough people doing eye looks with these Mothership palettes that said they're amazing. So next I'm going to go in with... just swatch this. Okay, so that's kind of like a topper shade. I had heard that these are like the special shades, but that she only gave us 3 of those in this palette, and normally she does 4. I think Michelle Wong was the one that said that. Okay, so those are the special shades that she puts in her palette. They do have a name. I just don't know them off the top of my head here. So I'm going to go in with this deeper shade right here. And I'm going to deepen up the outer corner. Wow. There is virtually like no pickup in the pan, kick up in the pan. This is really nice. And I'm not using any tape today. I'm just winging it. Wow. This is really... Okay, so I get the hype. Now, I've got a couple of Pat McGrath palettes. I just don't have any of the Motherships. I have the 2 holiday palettes that she put out. And those are, if you don't want to get one of the Motherships because of the price, content creators that have a lot of her Mothership palettes said that this year's holiday palette is a good it would give you a good feel for what her Mothership palettes are, you know, the quality of them and what they're like. So now I think I'm going to go in with this shade right here. And if I could find the brush, I found it. Good. This is the Refer 21 brush. And I think I think this is the brush that Mel Thompson had encouraged Refer to make, and because it's like a good packer brush. Wow, this is beautiful. See that? It's laying down really nicely. Okay. I really like this look that we're creating here. So far I've used 2 mattes and this shimmery shade. And this brush is great. I mean, you could certainly, you know, wet it, I suppose, or use your finger. Lots of times I use my finger, but I really want to use this packer brush more because it really does works well. So I would recommend if you get refer brushes that you look into getting this one, the 21, the Packer brush. Yeah. Okay, so I think to top it all off, I'm going to try this one because I feel like it's kind of like a topper shade, but it has like this iridescence to it. Oh, wow. Okay. Look at that. I don't know if the camera is really picking it up well. Now, I did get some kick, you know, it's falling on my face. So, that did happen. But that's okay. We could just wipe that away. Let's see. So that's how we're looking. If you can see that. Wow, that's really pretty. Okay, so I told you guys in my last couple of videos that I love the double take and that they were half off at Ulta. And so I wound up ordering another black one as a backup, and then I also ordered it in brown. And so I want to use the brown to line the bottom. I'm just so surprised at, I mean, I love Tarte, don't get me wrong, but I'm just so surprised at how much I actually like this eyeliner. It's just so good. Okay, so now we're just going to turn around and do the top. And I know I use the word effortless quite a bit, but when something does live up to that name, I will say it again with this. This liner is so easy to use. Now, it's not, I don't find it to be as, and it might be because I'm going over these shades a little bit, I don't find it to be as pigmented, like inky. I don't know if that's the right word, as the black, but I am able to get, yeah, there it goes a little bit. It could be because it's new too. So I'm starting to get a little bit more ink now. And I definitely think the brown was a good choice for this. Okay, so I really like the way this is coming together. I'm trying to get through the Charlotte Tilbury Push-Up Lashes. I am not a big fan of this mascara. As much of a fan as I am of Charlotte Tilbury, I just don't, I don't know. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with it. I understand you're supposed to use the flat side first and then use the comb to kind of push them up. And I just feel like I have to put a lot, like I have to go over a number of times to start getting it the way I like it. And then I will tell you that this is one of these mascaras that's a little bit harder to get off at night. Like I definitely have to use an eye makeup remover to get it off. And even then it's kind of difficult. So I don't know. I mean, maybe if you use this mascara and you love it, maybe you could let me know what tricks do you use to get it to really work for you. I was influenced by a content creator that used it on camera and it looked really nice on her, and she, you know, raved about, you know, how great it is. And I thought, well, it's Charlotte Tilbury, you know, it's probably really good. I'm gonna try it, you know, because I'll probably like it. I really do like most of her products, but I I'm not a really big fan of this. But I'm going to use it up. That's how we're looking. Okay. The last thing we're going to do is, well, we have 2 more steps. So I need to do blush. And I think today I'm going to use the Hourglass, because I haven't really talked about this since I reviewed it. And I'm just going to clean off my Rephr. This is a number 5. Really, really like this. I love the Rephr brushes, by the way. I mean, I pretty much mention them in every video, but so I'm just going to go in with that. Well, you know what? I'm going to try that shade today, because I always use that pink one, but I kind of want to give the other one a little bit of love, and I think it'll probably go really good with this look. Yeah, it's nice. The Hourglass blushes just give like a beautiful luminosity to your skin, and they're nice because you can kind of build them up. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with the, I mean, I guess this is supposed to be a highlight, but right there, I'm going to go in with that. I don't know why I didn't use the the mirror on this palette to do this, but so you see how it gives you a little bit of glow, but it's not like a real bright or shocking glow or highlight, if you will. So that's the Hourglass. I really need to clean off my makeup desk. I've got stuff everywhere. It's making me hard to find things here. Anyway, so, and then what else? Oh, I'm going to set my under eye. And I love the Charlotte Tilbury. I use the Airbrush Flawless Finish, and I think this is 2 medium. And I basically just set my under eye with it. And I like it because it doesn't like highlight any fine lines or anything like that. So, and I love this Alamar brush. I use this brush quite a bit. I love the Alamar brushes, actually. So now we're just gonna do the lips, and then we're gonna be done. So let me take off this Nabla. You can see how much that blew up my lips. I love it. Love it. It's good stuff. It tingles a little bit, so if you're not, if you're not into that, I thought what we would do is, let's see. Yeah, here they are. I thought I didn't bring them down here. So I told you when I showed you my my haul from Sephora that I was going to bring back one of them because YSL had a buy one get one. So I went ahead and I ordered those 2 lipsticks that Babs Beauty recommended, and they're really beautiful, and I told you I would show them to you. So this one is that deeper one I was telling you about. So I'll just give you a little swatch. It's really pretty. And they felt really nice. Okay, but I don't think that's the one I want to wear today. I think this is the other shade, and I think this one is 86. So that's the other shade. So this is more like a nude, and that's more pink. So I thought they were really good selections. And then I thought I would do the Huda. So this is the new Huda liner. This is actually in one of those holiday sets at Ulta, if you were interested in getting it. This is the shade that's in there. So I'm just going to line my lips. And then I always fill my lips in just a little bit. And a little trick, Risa Does Makeup actually watched a Charlotte Tilbury like makeup artist do, I don't know if she went to a class or I can't remember, but she said the best way to make your lips look fuller is to go a little higher in the bow and then follow your natural lip line. So I've been doing that, and I really feel like I like that look, you know? So that is, I think, Honey Beige in the Huda lip liner. And now we're just gonna go in with this YSL. Oh, wow. These feel amazing on the lips. That just glided over my lips. So Babs did say that these are a balm, like a balm lipstick, but they're extremely hydrating, and that was one of the reasons why I wanted it. So, and then I'm just gonna finish it off with the Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Glow. I really like the way the Ultra Glow makes this foundation look, because like I said, it does set down a little on the matte side. So I like that it gives a little bit of a glow. So this is the finished look, guys, using the new Utopian palette and using some of these other new products. All this stuff that I use today is basically new. This is all new makeup for me, and the Lawless foundation. So I really like it. I like everything that I tried. I really can't say a bad thing. I'm very happy to have this Utopian palette. I knew that I would like it when I saw the color story, and I'm definitely glad that I waited for that great sale. So if you picked it up, I would love to hear your thoughts, and you know, what you think of it. And this sale at Sephora is still going on. It ends on 11/15 for everybody, so everybody can shop now. But if you want to get this palette, I would recommend that you wait till like her Black Friday sale or something. I wouldn't buy it at Sephora, because if you're only going to get like 15 or 20% off, she usually does way better than that. So I would wait if you've got it in your, got it on your list to get. So thanks for watching. I know this video is a little bit longer, but I really appreciate if you hung in there and you watched the whole video. And I would love to have you as a subscriber. If you can subscribe, that would be great. If you could hit that like button and comment, I'd love to hear from you. And I will see you soon. Have a great day.